It makes no difference to me.
Justin,
I managed to
one of the things that we're gonna have to
lose
address
section
today,
A. I'm just
I don't know if
picking
it's
up
gonna
my
be done
stuff
here or
and
whatever.
leaving it in.
We have people that were
Gordon,
coming
this your
back
turn?
off of medical leave, like one came back Friday, another one's coming back effective tomorrow. It's about making sure that they're gonna
Mary, you
get
have
paid.
another packet. I don't know how I've now misplaced my stuff. Just walking outside.
So I had two of my people that's happened to.
Thank you. Not the door hand.
Vicky, we'll need to pull you afterwards for some more corona-related questions.
Okay, as long as you stay 6 feet away. As my boss walked by me today, and I stepped out of the way, and he goes, "What? Are you sick?" I said, "No, I don't know where you've been." So, okay. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question about Appendix A.
Okay.
In that paragraph, it talks about the year. Someone just brought to my attention, down about midway, it said it also represents an across-the-board salary adjustment of 2.5 minus $1 inclusive of cost of living for all employees rated effective during the 17-18. Would that be the 18-19? I mean, 18-19?
It's last year's evaluation. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. So we'd have to change all of those. I don't.
Is that correct? I mean, would that be the appropriate year?
Yeah, it has to be updated.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's so we'll change all those 17, 18 to 18, 19.
Thank you, Bill.
Good catch. Although those results would save us some money.
Right.
Only you, Mr. Burke.
Yeah, that was not intentional, right?
Yeah, we know you didn't mean
I'm
that.
actually jealous you got to it before me.
We can change that.
Okay. I guess a couple issues in order for us to come to closure. First of all, let me start out by saying that because of the current crisis in this country, state, district, soon to be, world, right, we're willing to accept the 3% overall salary increase offer under the conditions that one, and I guess our other positions are, one, we wait to change the placement schedule until we work out all the other pieces to this. Part of the reason for that is, we would have to go back and study all these changes to see how they would fit in and how it's impacting the district, and if there's a need, or should it be $100 more or $100 less, we don't really know. But the bigger piece to that is, from what the legislature is doing with the beginning teacher salary, this will probably be a moot point anyway. And so what we would just like to do is wait and work that out along with the other issues we're working out in dealing with the over-underpayment issue.
Okay.
All right. Not that we're not willing to make any adjustments to the
No,
places.
I understand your concern. I do.
Okay.
I just worry that we're going to keep adding to the problem rather
Well,
than fixing
we
it.
got some other language in there that may also continue to add to the problem that we'll have to, resolve. And I think we can better cover that next time around, because if we're talking about time to sit down and analyze.
Would it be possible to maybe, if we can get you all that information, to do that as an MOU relatively quickly? Do you think? For the
Well, yeah, that's not a problem, and that's what we.
As long as we're not waiting till next year to fix it.
No.
Okay.
We're really, yeah,
We can certainly do that.
That's how we want to do that. All right, and then the second part to that is basically our last offer as of October 19th on the PDD day issue, because we just see that as critical for our teachers, and we're asking for 1/2 PDD day. You know, that was in our last offer. And we've, you know, we're making concessions.
And I get it. I completely understand.
Well, can you?
I made the phone call because I said, look, this could hold up the whole thing. The answer was absolutely not. We cannot give that up right now.
Okay.
Well, you know, I'm going to have to caucus with my group because right now we're of the position that neither can we.
Okay.
You know, we
If
feel
that's
that.
the case, then we just stop for today and get back to the table when we can.
Well, as I said, I'll need to caucus with my group because
Okay.
you know that's something different than what we feel. You know, I don't understand the lack of being able to give them time to do these things that are mandatory. I mean, you're well aware of them as we are that they're required for teachers to do.
I understand.
Right, I get you.
We have a lot ourselves that we're required to do, and we make it part of the day, or I do it on the weekend or at night. I mean, I make time when I can to do them. So I don't have as many as some of our, particularly like ESE teachers do. We get it. But right now, on this day, at this moment, the answer is we're not moving on this. This is about salary only. Let's get the language off the table, get the salary to the teachers, and we'll come back.
And we're agreeing with you on all the other language pieces. You know, we're agreeing with the salary, but we're just asking for a half day for our teachers to do this mandatory in-service stuff.
Okay. I'll make a phone call and see.
All right.
But it was a pretty emphatic no. I'll step outside and come right back.
3.75 hours.
Gosh.
Never mind, you have people in here from Here's my suggestion, you guys. Anyway, this is what y'all gonna do. Right now, should we get in meeting? Mandatory training, step ladder training on this board. Let's see how that's step.
They did it a couple of years ago.
Changing your password, changing your, I don't. Means they put it in there. In other words, you put it in your schedule. They're not gonna come up with this. Because EDC is supposed to be helping make those decisions. It's not left up to the principal. And you guys need to start doing it. They wanna be snarky? They can be snarky back. They can do it.
It was a good set. That's the view of back out of my house at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I just wish that white screen porch bar was not in the middle of the trees there. That's the bar.
I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it.
Well, I'll take it.
So you
It's
just,
showing.
yeah, it's all over there. Right up there, so you just, that's all you're doing is connecting your phone to somebody else connecting to the computer.
I don't have a landline.
You have a router.
Yes.
You can put it in the system. That's a net.
Okay. Carlos the cat.
Okay, that's a net cable, yeah. You
Yes.
probably have at least one spare
Okay.
slot.
Oh, right.
And then one down.
I don't,
What it does is it goes into the wall or into the router. I'm sorry, and into the adapter. That goes into the wall or the power, whatever that power source is on the wall. Router. So from that to the input, and the output of the adapter goes into the television. And then you can take other, they can, in the phone, so the phone has another slot.
oh, you'll show it to me.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
so whatever you're using to connect, if you're wired to your computer, then that's wired with it. It'll just be that being rerouted.
All right, well, you show me, so I'll go.
And then there's a, and I gave you an extra, you probably don't need it, but I gave you an extra cord too. Just in case. But usually,
Now, I'll have to make sure that.
so what you would do, in essence, if you have it into your computer,
Yeah.
if you have it going into your computer, you take that around the computer, put it the input of the adapter, right? You take the adapter and put it into the phone. You take your phone, put it into the set the media with what you made it respond. So you really got to just call it.
Yeah, you have to, otherwise.
So I need you to get back there to try and make sure that's all you have. Because I'm scheduling, see how it works.
Try that.
It's not there.
I don't know, I'll find something, I don't know anything, so anything's something.
I tried to buy.
Well,
I tried to buy
I'll
it
do it
off
with,
the marketplace and they get reimbursed. You're not allowed to do that.
Lock things down, start doing all that crap.
Now it's $1 million for one. Excuse my French.
I was thinking about that too.
Yes, I am.
I wonder because of the situation if we could get by doing
That's a legal question. It's an FDA legal question because there's statutory and there's federal guidelines, so there may be an exception. And that's a definitive legal. Yeah.
September 26th.
Oh, it's only June.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just want to make sure.
I'm gonna catch this guy.
Yeah.
I gotta jack him up.
Uh-oh. Talking to Dan Brown or? Okay. Yeah, because I'm coming to see him tomorrow. Yeah, you don't have to.
I'll get to you.
You guys are open. Okay. All right. So then I can pick up. All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
this week canceled at Nova. They start online afterwards. For optometry school. Right now, since Abby arrived at about 2 o'clock, 2:30 on Saturday, 3 to 3:30. And Nicole got there about an hour and a half later than she said. Taking turns with TV and video games and that.
Cool.
Which is, it's really cool. Again, having to see her because the next course is sitting in the law firm. All of that is on her. And then they make the plans for the days. Well, optometry school. And so she's nearing the completion. This summer will be the completion of her first year. She's about 2/3. But Luke will now, as of next week, Luke will now only be in Canada.
With the optometry school, does she, if she wants, can she specialize in like surgeries and stuff? Or is she
There are
strictly
certain surgical procedures that she can learn to do and be certified in. Part of that is just ongoing once she completes optometry school. She can actually learn to and be certified to do LASIK and a couple of other things that are normal ophthalmology treatments, but they are the least invasive of the ophthalmology. The rest of the study requires to have a medical degree and then the specialization in ophthalmology, as opposed to somebody who is basically prescribed glasses or now the minimally invasive. But that's not in all states. Some states do not permit optometry practically. The state to state thing. Needless to say, Florida is one of those. If you can get out because they open up control. Anyway, Luke's new job is a lot. Essentially has a staff engineer that consults on numerous projects. Will likely get extra hours every weekend, and there's no kind of looked upon as a salary scale or as a salary type position, scaled out to an hourly rate so they know how to bill a client or how to pay the staff after they bill them. So, but it would be about 50% profit.
No, not right now.
Well, we do leave Sunday night. We do leave a week from Sunday night. Sunday afternoon, Sunday from New York to be on the job Monday on the 30th of March.
It's coming. Stop it.
It's coming.
Justin.
Open your
Justin.
listen, keep your bar open.
Oh, my bar will always be open. So,
In
Justin, that
case
means,
the teeth, how long does it take you to go to the bar? So a couple of cases, the teeth are good for the duration.
yeah. No, I already told my husband to go out and buy tea and somebody said, Justin, I'm gonna set up a bar, a drive-by bar in my driveway then.
Drive-by bar.
Yeah.
I may go ahead and join the wine club. Revisit, I'll revisit Total Wine before they shut down. And I'll revisit with my list of the San Francisco Spirits Competition. I had to tell you, that's one of the best things I ever did when I was looking for tequila for margaritas. I shot the San Francisco Spirits Competition winners list, the double gold, silver, and bronze medal winners. And look for the names you don't recognize because there's no marketing out there. Prices are cheaper and it's good stuff.
Okay.
Just, I mean, it's worth trying something new. I mean, I know you're a Tito's fan, but if you shop the vodka winners list at the San Francisco Spirits Competition, you would probably every year you would probably find a new one to try that's similar priced and as good or better.
I like it because it's not sharp. There is martini or on the rocks.
Our tequila is always mixed in for margaritas, but I've had one margarita at a bar where I forgot to specify the tequila.
Oh, you can tell the difference.
Oh God, it was awful.
Yeah.
It was absolutely horrible, and it was at that big hotel that we did the bargaining conference at on the way to Disney World, right up there, that huge with all the talls and the golf course and everything. The bar that was horrible. Tequila.
Not a hot ticket item. Nobody at the theater. Yeah, it's empty. Yeah, they suspended because they wanted everybody scattered and river seaport. I'm like, I think it's not thought about it. I haven't give it up, but it's weird. I don't know. I was just the doctor and said
Let's kill this one.
Okay.
my surgery, he called me yesterday and said stock up on it.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
You got your comfortable shoes on today.
Never know.
All right, are you ready to go?
Was born ready.
Okay, so we can give you one half of a PD day, but the day is determined by the district. Because, and here's why, look, we've talked to, I know like Dr. Atherley's needs for PD, she said she only does half-day PDs because she doesn't need any more. But like a Lakeshore or a Lincoln or a, our high-needs schools need more. So it would have to be determined by the principal because right now, I know Dr. Atherley is already working on, she only has 2 PD days, she's already building that for now. So they may have somebody already scheduled for one versus not the other. So you have to be flexible with us on this or it's a no. I mean, it took Mike and I obviously we were gone a while, it took us first off running around the building trying to find everybody because everybody's in meetings. And then it took us a while to do some convincing of like, let's try and do this. So it has to be where the district gets to decide when that half day is.
When you say the district, just for clarification for me and so that we understand this, are you saying that the district is going to determine which PDD day as a whole, or is it going to be determined?
We haven't figured that out yet. So what we would do is determined by the superintendent under the contract or his designee. So it would either be that way coming from the superintendent and here, or his designee is the principal, and they can determine it there because that's probably where the determination is going to be made. But we need that flexibility. Otherwise, we can't just have half the teachers going, "Hey, this PD day is the day I'm doing my trainings," and I'm walking out, and the other half of the staff is going, "But wait, we need this training." So.
We good? All right.
Okay. So what I'll do if everybody else can leave, and I'll go and make these changes, and then Theo and I can sign them real quick. We'll get it loaded on board docs today.
That includes
Okay. Is that good?
Any questions?
No placement schedule.
No placement schedule. It'll be the old placement schedule. We'll work on the off time to create an MOU so that you guys have an understanding of why we did what we did, and then we'll go from there.
And again, remember the other aspects of placement schedule is that on July 1st, half of it will be illegal anyway, so.
Probably. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well,
We're
thank
good.
you very much, and
you.
stay safe. Wash your hands. 6 feet and wash your hands. So what I'll do is I'll get this stuff together.